Wave 27 of the Black Series is starting to hit retailers. And here in the Action Figure Cave, we're able to get our hands on a few of them. So we're gonna unbox them on this video. See you in a bit. Okay everyone, so before we get into the unboxing, I just wanted to welcome any new subscribers and anyone else who's not subscribed to the channel. I would like to ask you to consider subscribing. We do a lot of toy hunts here. We love Star Wars, we love action figures. We do unboxings, and we also have contests from time to time. In case you missed it, we just gave away 2 action figures in our very last video, so if you have time, go ahead and watch that. I would appreciate it if you subscribe. It's definitely an exciting time for action figure collectors, for Star Wars fans, and for the Action Figure Cave. So, all right, this box came from Hasbro Pulse, and I actually was surprised that it came. I got the shipping notice yesterday, and it was here today. I actually have a whole case on order at Entertainment Earth, but they've been a little bit slower on their on getting stuff in. So I also had a few of them on order at Hasbro Pulse, that I actually forgot about. So I know, I'm just, all these pre-orders, he's getting me crazy. So I'm gonna start like making an Excel spreadsheet or something of everything that I have on order, because I am starting to lose track. So anyway, let's get these open. If you saw the thumbnail, you already know which ones we're gonna unbox, but I am really excited for this wave. It's like 8 new figures, and we have 4 of them here. So it's definitely gonna be a really cool video. And no packing here, just you threw the figures in here, which is, you know, not too great, but they seem to be in great shape. I'm gonna open them anyway, but still. So anyway, we're gonna be unboxing Cad Bane from the Clone Wars. So we are really excited about that. And then we have the 2 Endor figures here. There's the Han Solo, and we also have the Luke. These figures look so awesome in the packaging that I'm actually gonna keep my order at Entertainment Earth, and those are gonna be my figures that I keep closed. And then the Armoror from the Mandalorian. So we're gonna unbox all 4 of these figures today. Probably will still go hunting and try to find the other 4 to be my openers. Like I said, the one I have on Entertainment Earth is going to be a closed set, because these figures look insane in the packaging, and it's gonna be hard for me to open them, but we're gonna do it right here. Unbox all 4 of them, show you the figures up close, and I will talk about them a little bit at the end of the video. So don't go anywhere, it's coming up. You know, action figures and music. Here we go. Alright guys, so here's our bounty hunter, Cad Bane, and I'm going to talk about each figure a little bit. So first of all, Cad Bane is from the Clone Wars, and as you can see, his hat is removable. It actually, it's a little loose on him, so I mean, you know, once you get it on, it stays, but there's a loose fit there. This figure is really good. The detailing on it is spectacular. As you can see right here, all the detailing. Really like the fact that I'm going to point out a few things here that these wires here I was kind of worried about that it would be hard to, you know, to articulate this figure and not break those wires, but these are made really well. I'm not worried about using his articulation, and there's really good articulation in this figure, as you can see here at the butterfly joints. The same goes for the head sculpt. I think it's a really good head sculpt. At first I thought it was maybe he was a little skinny in the head, but I went back to watch some of the clips from the show, and it's pretty much accurate. I mean, he's an alien, so kind of does look skinny. Again, this is made really well. The paint apps on the figure is spectacular. He comes with his 2 pistols, which is very accurate to the show, and they fit in his hands really well. This figure is so easy and so awesome to pose. I could get him in so many different poses, and I only had him like 2 or 3 in the video, but there's endless amount of poses you get him in. This is not cloth, but it's okay. It's a softer plastic, so it's very easy to articulate and move around. So here is the articulation in his knees. So you have that updated joint here that hides, you know, kind of hides the joints here. So you have like cool detailing on his pants that overlaps the joints here, and you have these cool little feature here. So really excellent figure. I can't be more happy with it. It looks fantastic. So here's some more of the paint apps on the wrist. I don't know if I pointed that out. So I'm sorry if I'm going really fast. I really want to get all the 40s in here. So all right, I'm going to put him down for now. I'm going to take out Han Solo and Endor. So here's the first Endor figure that I'm going to take a look at, and it's going to be Han Solo. And this is a all new figure, updated head sculpt. Let's get his pistol out and get the stand off. But I really think it's a good attempt at the trench coat. It's a little wrinkled out of the box, so you probably need some pressing on it. I have not done that yet. So once this is pressed, it's going to look fantastic. It doesn't have pockets, so it's not completely accurate, but nonetheless, a great job by Hasbro of getting this trench coat out. And I'm happy that they included it. Sometimes they leave stuff like that out in the main line. So anyway, we are taking off his trench coat. I can show you actually the coat right here. So you can see how, you know, it's wrinkled, but again, something that I could fix. So not too bad there. And then we're going to take a look at the figure now, and all new arms. Definitely great articulation. This is his Return of the Jedi outfit. The only thing I think, get new articulation here in the waist, which is excellent. The only thing that I see that's inaccurate is the holster. This is the same holster as we got with the Bespin hand, and I think the Return of the Jedi one should be different. I could be wrong, but just by looking at it and going through some pictures of the movie, this holster looks different. But anyway, this definitely is to me, the best Han Solo figure we've gotten so far in the Black Series line. That is pretty good, the profile there. If you get over here, maybe Han Solo, maybe Harrison Ford kind of disappears a little bit. It's a good head scope, but something with the mouth here, something, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm being really picky here, but the side profile is excellent, and it's the best we have gotten so far in the Black Series. Okay, so here is the Armoror, and so my first take of this figure was I was a little disappointed at it. It was a little dull. Not much weathering on it, but after playing with it a little bit and doing its poses, I do dig it. I definitely love the paint apps on the helmet, so it definitely looks awesome. I'm not a fan, obviously, of this plastic fur here. I prefer the soft goods, and I really dropped the ball on not ordering the convention exclusive. So that Hasbro Pulse exclusive went up on pre-order, and I didn't order it. I had it in my cart, and I decided not to get it. And then I realized that it came with extra accessories, and it came with this being soft goods, you know, having the real fur So, I mean, the look of it's not bad. It just kind of falls off very easily, and I like to pose my figures and put them in different poses, and it's always kind of falling off. So it's not really, it's on by this little plug here and goes right into there. So that is my main gripe with the figure. And again, I wouldn't have had that gripe if I ordered the convention exclusive. I seen some people complain about that one too, saying the color is off or whatever, but I think it looks actually pretty good. Anyway, so outside of that, I love the paint on this figure. It looks fantastic all around. Like I said, it was a little dull in my book when I first took it out of the box. I was like, where's all the weathering? So just a good looking figure, and despite the thing falling off a lot, you have a great articulation all around in this figure, and you get really good poses with her. I just take off this when I'm doing my poses and then try to put it on after the pose is done. So good range of motion here, and and the really good knee joints here. You don't see that terrible joint here. So definitely nice detailing in the pants, and the boots as well. So the accessories it comes with this thing here, which is like a hammer or whatever you want to call that, I'm not sure. And then this here, which kind of to me looks like tweezers, but so she only has 2 accessories, and again with the convention exclusive you get more exciting accessories. So I should have really got that one, but I didn't, and I'm not sure I want to pay the eBay prices now, being that I have this figure, so I think I can live with it. So here's the last figure we'll be talking about today, and it's the Luke Skywalker Endor. And first thing we'll talk about is the poncho. It's a good material. I'm not sure what fabric they're using, but you definitely could pose the figure, and it doesn't really hamper it. And obviously definitely not plastic, so that's good. I do have a couple gripes with the figure, and obviously the first gripe I'm going to have is actually the same figure they've been using for the Jedi Luke. So it's the first version figure that came out many years ago, and it's the same version of the figure they used for the Jabba's Palace one. Well, let's say what's not different. So the first is obviously the knees here, and this is why I'm not a really big fan of this figure. You still have that old hinges here, so you see that when you do his poses, loose ankles. So this figure's still pretty hard to pose or keep him in his pose because of the same body that they're using. So it's not updated, but the head sculpt is updated, and I think it's a little better than the Jabba's Palace. I'm going to take his helmet off. Okay, so his helmet's off, and now here's the helmet. Take a quick look at that, and it fits on his head really good, nice and tight fit, and the strap snaps on with a clip inside, so very easy to do. Nice helmet, and I want to get my fingers out of the way so you can see it. So yeah, some paint there, so pretty good. So anyway, the head sculpt, I think the hair is trimmed down so you can put the helmet on, but to me, it looks a little better than the Jabba's Palace head sculpt. You don't have that makeup look that the Jabba's Palace did, the one had. And obviously it's a lot better than the first Jedi Luke that they made a few years back. I still think the Empire Strikes Back Luke that just came out with, the Dagobah one, is superior to this one in head sculpt. So despite having the same body, there is a difference in the hand here. So this right hand is updated, so he holds his weapon better, and he does hold his Jabba's Palace gun better than the actual Jabba's Palace figure. So that's a nice plus there. But they still have this weird here and here, so this is still not changed. And this is one of the things I don't like about the Luke and Jedi figures, is this hand is weird looking. And the shirt is not removable. The poncho is. But let me remove the poncho really quickly and see what I'm talking about. So here is with the poncho down. I didn't completely take it off. To take the poncho off, you gotta unclip the belt back there, and then everything comes off. But I just wanted to show you the shirt part here. So this, in the first release Luke Jedi, this was able to come off. So I'm not sure if they glued this on, or I'm not sure what happened, but you can't take it off now. So. Okay guys, and girls too, I know you're watching out there. So anyway, I like doing multiple Black Series figures at one time. But if there's any figure that you guys want to see a more in-depth review of, let me know. Or if you have any questions, I will be happy to answer them. So anyway, just for my ranking of the figures, so Luke Skywalker is my favorite character out of the 4, but he's actually my least favorite figure out of the 4. Not updating the left hand, and you know, obviously using the same body. That figure is not my favorite because of the loose limbs and the weird looking knee joints. The head sculpt is pretty good, and they updated the right hand, and the poncho looks great. So overall, it's a great figure, just my least favorite out of the 4 that we opened. My favorite figure is actually the Cad Bane figure. The detailing on it is amazing. The paint apps, it holds both weapons really well and just looks fantastic. That's my favorite one, followed by the Han Solo and trench coat figure. I think that is the best Black Series Han Solo figure to date. Has a really good head sculpt. Poncho looks, the trench coat, sorry, looks great, and the updated body is fantastic. So that's my second favorite figure. Then is the Armoror gray figure. Kind of wish I got the soft goods on the convention exclusive, so I'm not a big fan of the plastic, especially when it falls off when I'm trying to articulate it. But the paint apps is great, and the articulation is wonderful. So this is just a great wave. You know, I've been collecting the Black Series line on and off since the beginning, and in my opinion, this is the best wave we have gotten. Besides these 4 figures, there's 4 more figures that I have not gotten yet. It's the Clone Trooper, the Incinerator Trooper, Layer Endor, and the only repack of the wave, which is the Hoth Rebel Soldier. That figure is a repack, but it's an army builder and an excellent figure. So this is a great wave. Probably go out hunting next week for the other 4 figures. I do have a whole case on order at Entertainment Earth. I'm gonna keep this wave closed and have my loose set as well, because like I said, this is a special wave. Anyway guys, I do appreciate if you guys put a comment and let me know what your favorite figure is. I know it helps the channel out, but more than anything, I like to see what you guys like. I like to hear your opinion. It means a lot. So definitely do that, and have a great weekend. Stay safe and go get yourself some Black Series action figures.